what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Unless you're new here, then my name is Miranda and I'm so glad you clicked on this video. So today I'm going to take you through a full what I eat in a day. I am a whole food plant-based vegan and I am high carb, low fat, and I'm an endurance athlete. So that's a lot to throw at you, but that's just kind of how I am. I don't follow anything specifically, but the closest thing to how I eat is based on the starch solution, which is the 50-50 plate method. For those of you that don't know, your plate is 50% starchy carbohydrates and 50% of your plate is greens. So today I'm actually eating based on the grocery haul and meal plan that I shared on Saturday. If you didn't see that video, I will link it in the description box below, along with linking it above so you can check it out when you're done watching this video. I will also put a link to my blog post in the description box below. That way, if you guys want to make any of the recipes or see my meal plan for the week, you can just click on it for easy reference. So my morning was going to start out with oatmeal, but honestly, I just wasn't feeling it. So I flip-flopped my oats and my afternoon smoothie. So I made my afternoon smoothie for breakfast, and you guys, this smoothie is ginormous, and this is actually only about 2/3 of it. I still have more in the blender, and sure, it's like a purpley kind of brown color, but it tastes delicious, so I'm really enjoying it. And honestly, smoothies first thing in the morning have just been like such a good go-to for me. I already worked out this morning, I went for my run, and I just feel like this is just the way that I want to start my day. I'm also having a cup of tea. I have been obsessed with tea lately, and I'll show you the one that I'm drinking. It is this one. It's the Tazo ginger green tea. I have been really cutting back on caffeine the entire summer, but I did not go cold turkey. I did that before once long ago, and honestly, I felt terrible. So what I've been doing is replacing my caffeine with something else, especially in the morning. I really love coffee. I really honestly love energy drinks. Honestly, I love anything that's caffeinated. It's more of like a nostalgia / comfort to me, which might sound really weird, but that's just what I like. So I've been replacing my morning coffee with morning tea, and I've been really loving it. So a subscriber actually sent me a whole bunch of these Tazo teas, and I'm so thankful she did. She sent these to me a couple months ago, and I have been just really loving them. I've been probably having like 4 or 5 cups of tea a day, which has been helping me get my water in, but also it's just very comforting and nourishing. And not all of them have caffeine. Most of the ones that I'm drinking are caffeine free. So if you see a couple extra teas today, you'll know why. I've been really, really obsessed, especially at night, sitting down and maybe doing a little bit of work or watching a TV show. Having a cup of tea has just been so wonderful. So I'm going to be back with you when I show you my lunch, but I'm going to enjoy my smoothie, and I'll see you here in a little bit. Okay, here is my lunch. So I meal prepped this the other day in that meal prep video that I linked down below for you, but it is got a little additives in it. So last night for dinner, I actually made a veggie lasagna. And so the sauce that was left over, there is some on top of here, and I kind of had a ton of sauce. I will leave the recipe for the veggie lasagna that I made. But if you see the meal prep video and then see this, it's gonna look a little different because there's a little bit more sauce. What I did for the sauce for the veggie lasagna is I did zucchini and eggplant, mushroom, and onion, and then a large can of crushed tomatoes. And then I did some seasonings, and I just put like a half a cup on top of this. But this is just regular pasta and some broccoli, and then just a little bit of sea salt. And that is my lunch for today. Okay, so here is my snack for the day. And I'm kind of laughing at this because this is a Christmas bowl, a Christmas cup, and then I took my tea container out of the cupboard which is like kind of Christmassy. And then I have my candle back here, which is also Christmassy, totally unplanned. Yes, I know that it is currently it's September 20th or whatever the day is, but this is the tea I'm having. It's so good. These teas are so good. This one is hibiscus and prickly pear. So good iced or hot. And then I have about a cup of oats, and to that I added the jam that I made the other day, and this is so good. It's actually just frozen mixed berries, about a quarter cup of water, and 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. And I've been making that almost every single week for a little while. I saw someone share it on Instagram, and I will never buy jam again. And someone told me, actually multiple people told me in the video that I put up from Saturday, if you don't have chia seeds, don't want to use chia seeds, you can actually use cornstarch, and that will thicken it. I don't cook a lot with cornstarch, so I don't know, but this in oatmeal reminds me of an oatmeal I had as a kid, which was like oats with like little candies in it that were like jellies. And yeah, so this is actually going to sit for a little bit and cool, because if you guys know, I like my oats to be cold, but this is just like an afternoon snack. It's about 3:30, and it'll fill me up and carry me through dinner. I am sitting here with my really old Chihuahua. If you haven't met him, his name is Levi. Say hi, buddy. Oh, we are editing this video. He is helping because he is my lap dog, and he's always helping. And I'm making a thumbnail and everything. And I just wanted to say that one of the reasons why I've been able to stick to this way of eating for a long time, whole food, plant-based, high starch, high carb, low fat diet, no oil, is because I feel so satisfied. And I, for the longest time, doubted everyone who said, I feel so good, I have all this energy. I was like, what kind of hocus pocus are these people talking about? There's no way that they feel satisfied. And if that is you, if you are here and you are not whole food plant-based, you've never done high carb, low fat, you've never done oil free or anything, let me tell you, low calorie density meals are where it's at. And here's why. Here is what I have figured out over the last couple months of eating like this. I'm about to share a really big secret. The big secret is that your stomach is so full, but the calories you are eating are really low. So your stomach's full because of all the water and the fiber, but like you don't have to count calories or anything, and you can basically eat whatever you want because your portions are massive, so you're gonna be full. But the amount of calories you're eating is like not very much. Like you're not putting oil in and wasting a bunch of calories on oil. You're eating unprocessed foods. You're not worrying about anything that's additive into your foods. And I gotta tell you, this morning I did 4 miles. I ran 4 miles, and I did a 20-minute workout on the Stairmaster, which, you guys, if you do the Stairmaster, it is a monster. It is a monster. It like never is easy for me. I could do the Stairmaster every day and still be like snot dripping, sweating all over the place. And I always feel so energized and so ready to go for my workouts. This is probably the first time in my adult life that I feel like $1 million every time I go to the gym. Like I just have so much energy rushing through my body, and it's the carbohydrates, it's the starches, it's the fact that I'm not like filling up on oils, and my stomach is, you know, tricked into thinking like, well, you just ate all these calories. Where's the food? So if you are here and you've never tried eating like this, I encourage you to try it. Start out with 10 days or 5 days and see how you feel, because I feel like $1 million. My hair looks like $1 million. My dog loves it, clearly. Like he's very excited that we're chatting. He probably thinks we're FaceTiming right now. But yeah, I just want to jump on here and tell you that. So, all right. I will see you at dinner in a couple hours, because obviously I have a ton of energy, and I just wanted to share with you how amazing this way of eating makes me feel. Okay, so here is my dinner for the evening, and excuse me if you hear my dogs eating in the background, it's also dinner time for them. So I'm having another cup of tea. I've showed this a few times. This is from Trader Joe's. It's seasonal. It's so good. I always stock up and buy a few extra boxes to get me through the year because it's so good. And I could have this type of tea
any time of the year. It's like a cinnamon apple tea, super good. I don't like foxes or anything. Just kidding, I actually love them. So what this is actually, we're just gonna warm it up real quick, is about a cup of brown rice, black beans, and pineapple, so it makes it like really sweet and delicious, and stir-fry veggies. I made this in my Instant Pot. The recipe is below. It is so good, and like, look how much food this is. You probably can't tell by the container, but like, that's a hefty amount of food. You can also always add more veggies. I don't have any other frozen vegetables on hand. This is what I prep for the week for dinners, so this is what I'm having. Yes, another cup of tea, and I might have another one just depending on how I feel, because it's about 6:30, and sometimes I have a cup of tea while I'm chilling and watching TV later in the evening.
I just want to quickly say thank you so much for watching this video. If you could give it a thumbs up, it helps me so much here on YouTube. And if you're not subscribed, I hope you consider subscribing to follow me here on my journey. I will have another What I Eat in a Day video posted on Thursday, and I have a really fun video planned for Saturday, so stay tuned. I will see you in my next video.